What is up, my dudes? Dano John here with,
Alucard.
and he just got third at the Pasadena regional qualifier. And yeah, just tell us what you played.
SWORDSOUL, man.
You guys say SWORDSOUL, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's very, very impressive, especially with the new format. Shizu Tier's been running rapid, but he did pretty good. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see this deck list. And yeah, I mean, do you want to do a shout outs or any matches or anything first, or you just want to get to it?
Not really.
All right.
Branded Bestial kind of just ran the game.
Yeah, that's basically how it goes. Yeah, hey, but you did pretty good, man, to get third. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. All right. For starters, we're running 3 SWORDSOUL Strategist Long Yen.
Nice.
He's really good for baiting stuff out. He's great for getting into your level 10s.
Okay.
Just getting big plays out. And then obviously, you gotta always have your 3 Moyes.
Moyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially now they got reprinted, huh?
Yeah. I prefer the secrets. Secrets are just way better.
It looks nicer, yeah, way much better.
Until you get to the Tayas, which Tayas are more for my grave plays. I send Taya to grave, pull Taya out.
Okay.
Get my big plays off, and then 3 incredible Ecclesias.
How incredible was this card?
Oh, incredible, man! Just best card in the deck. Best card in the deck.
Yeah, that card's kind of bunkers if you get it off.
That's the SWORDSOUL engine for the monsters, and then for the spells for SWORDSOULs, we're running 3 SWORDSOUL Emergence.
Okay.
This card's amazing.
Yeah, I see you resolve it too a lot, huh?
Yeah,
he's been resolving that a lot.
Nobody stops it.
Yeah, they just
they're always worried about
your monster lineup, huh?
Long Yans, because Long Yan gets you into Baron, into all your big monsters.
Yeah, that's the thing with this Pasadena. Like over there at the Pasadena, they didn't have respect for this card at all.
Oh,
so
no, not at all.
They just kind of let him play it, and he just kind of broke their board and just continued to play.
Yeah.
So it was kind of insane.
And even whenever people were trying to play any negates, I would just play through them constantly.
Yeah.
And then you have your 2 Sacred Summits, or SWORDSOUL Sacred Summits.
It's like a Monster Reborn, right?
Yes, it pulls pretty much everything you run in your monsters out of your graveyard.
Yeah, I've seen you use it as an extension. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this is usually the target I use for Taya. You can send Taya to grave off of Long Yan, and then you can activate SWORDSOUL Sacred Summit to pull Taya right back out, and then you can use Taya to banish Long Yan and get you into more level 8s.
Yeah, there you go, extension.
Mm-hmm.
All gas, huh?
Hell yeah,
all gas, no
brother.
breaks, yeah.
And then most people don't do this, but I run 2 SWORDSOUL Blackouts.
Okay.
This card is amazing. I use it as a target for Qingying. You can activate this card, target Qingying, use his effect to banish a SWORDSOUL card from your graveyard to protect itself, and then you get a banish from field and from grave, and then you get 2 more destructions with that.
Oh boy,
it's a retarded combo.
The amount of times I see you resolve this too was insane. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody realized it was coming until it came. Because I usually rely on top decking this, because if I don't get it, I don't want people to know that I have it, so I don't search it.
Okay.
And then for the Tenyi engine, I'm running 3 Ashunas.
Okay.
Ashuna's great. I prefer to see this card in hand immediately, because you special summon this, send it to grave, and if you have another per se like Vishuddha or Adhara, you can special this from hand, and then use this effect to banish, and then special another one of these, and then you can go into a synchro play instantly, which is crazy.
I hate Vishuddha, man.
Yeah,
the card's so good. This deck's card's so good.
And most people don't realize that the biggest engine they need to stop is the Tenyi engine, because it just does more than people expect. Like, I can lock people from Nibiru me with just this card. It's a great 1-card starter. And then I'm running 3 Vishuddha.
Okay, yeah. So the 3 for Shuda?
Yeah. The Vishuddha is great. It's I get in once it goes to the graveyard, you just banish it as long as you have a normal monster, and then send a card back to their hand.
Yeah, that's hard. This card helps you break boards. Going crazy, yeah.
And then you have Tenyi Spirit Adhara.
Okay.
Adhara is your recycler for the deck because you banish a lot of your Tenyi stuff, so you would use Adhara to recycle everything. And he's a tuner, so you can get into a lot of your
extra deck, yeah.
plays, with him. And then I run 1 Shithana.
Oh, okay. Not a lot of people run this card. Okay.
No, a lot of people don't. I was actually really debating on running it. I actually cited it out a lot because I never really gone into it.
Yeah.
And especially whenever I did get into it, I never resolved her effect.
Okay. So you would think about taking it out?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it.
And then that's monsters. And then for spells, we have just 3
the best card. Yeah, the best card of the deck.
This card is so amazing. This card saved me from being negated with Long Yun so much.
Just like
I would summon out Long Yun, they would try to negate his effect. I would Heavenly Dragon Circle, pop him, put Mo Yi in hand,
and resolve his effect.
They're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, that card's amazing, man.
Yeah, it's such a good card in the deck. And then for, I guess, filler for the deck, obviously, 1 Called By.
Yeah.
This card's amazing. Ash, get
bye
wrecked.
bye.
Yeah, get wrecked, Ash. A lot of people haven't been playing this, but I feel like this card's coming back. Raigeki is
spice.
Just straight spicy,
the
dude.
spice, dude.
I love this card so much. It did so much for me.
Yeah, the spice.
And then everybody runs 2 Pot of Desires. It's so good for this deck.
Okay.
You essentially use this just to mill for Qingying. You mill for Qingying, and he just gains so much attack.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. And then 3 Imperms. This card was great. Yeah. This card saved me so much that day.
Really?
Yes. And then obviously 3 Ashes. Gotta have your Ash Blossoms.
Yeah. That's like staple basically.
Yeah. It's a really good card. It's as long as they don't bring back Called By. I'll be happy.
What's the count for the main deck, you might be asking?
40.
40? Okay.
Exactly. I don't like running more than 40 in my decks.
Oh, okay.
And then extra deck wise, your level 10s are gonna be Baron de Flirt.
Oh no.
Yes. This card's amazing. I never got her out, but she's so good.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I would open up with Sword Soul Blackout, so I would normally go into him. If I see Sword Soul Blackout, I go into him all the time because it's 4. What are you gonna do against that? And then I was running Qingying.
Okay.
This card's great. It's a monster pop and it burns. It's great for people trying to win by time.
By time, yeah, that happens a lot, huh?
It's
especially
like,
with Tirishizus,
yeah. Because it burns 1200 per spell and monster you banish.
You're like, I ain't having none of that.
And it just stacks him. Not to mention, every time you summon a worm synchro monster, you get a draw.
You're like, I ain't having none of that.
I might be wrong on that. It might be, yeah, no, it's just one synchro monster. That's your level. Oh, no, there's one more level 10. Rudy Rose Dragon.
Oh no!
Nobody plays this. Nobody plays this.
Have you actually ever used it?
Yes. This card is hilarious.
Yeah. What?
All right. This card's freaking nutty.
It's okay. Keep going.
It's a big beat stick you can get on your field, and not to mention you can banish both yours and your opponent's entire graveyard. Mixing that with Qingying is disgusting. You pull him out, and then next turn you can, if they don't get him off the field somehow, you can pull out Ruddy Rose Dragon, banish both of your guys' graveyards. He's a monster.
That card becomes a beat stick at that point. Huh?
Oh yes, he becomes impossible to get over pretty much with sheer attack alone.
What's the highest attack you got him to?
Almost 7K.
7K?
Yeah. Because I banished almost my entire deck and my opponent's entire graveyard because of that card. And then...
It's okay. It's fine.
And then...
Let's go.
Okay. And then Xiaofeng.
Xiaofeng?
Yes, Xiaofeng is Bay. This is your no Nibiru.
Yeah, we don't want to
no light monsters in general most of the time. You can make it to where they can't do darks, but it's a lot harder to get into. And it's just way better to protect yourself from being Nibiru because this deck heavily... It takes big hits when it gets Nibiru. Sometimes you can play through it, but it's really hard. And then for level 8s... One, Draco Berserker. Draco Berserker is really good for OTKs, negates. It's just such a good card. And then one, Adamantipator, Risen.
Okay. Oh, it's a spell and trap negate, huh?
Yes, my Omni negate. It's a great card, and it's 3K.
Yeah, it's a 3K.
Yeah, it's
Can't
a
go
great
wrong with
card.
it,
I love that card. And then I'm running 2 Shishao. Shishao is probably my favorite card in the deck.
Yeah, you summon him a lot.
Other than Qingyin. Qingyin might be my favorite, but this card's just so good. Not only do you get an ad from it, but you also get a negate.
Which is good, yeah.
Which recycles each turn. I ran 2 Boxia. Boxia is beautiful. It gets you into your Xiaofeng. It's really nutty. Not to mention, whenever you summon it, you get 2 pops.
And you run 2?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever used 2?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I use it the second time, I usually use it just for the pop.
Okay.
Because I'm only running 1 Xiaofeng, and I have no way of getting it back into the
Yeah, it makes sense.
extra deck. And then last for the synchros is going to be Yazi. I never used this card. Funny enough. Never really had any reason to because everybody kept making me go second for some reason. This deck is just too good at going second. But
yeah, like please.
I would go second and just OTK. It was just so good. And then for the links, I'm running 1 Shaman. Shaman's good for just extensions, getting into bigger monsters.
It's a good card, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great card. And then 2 Monk of Tenyi. You kind of need this card in this deck because that's what you go in with.
Okay. No 3 on this?
No.
Okay.
I didn't run 3 because I wanted to make room for Ready Rose.
Okay.
I didn't think... The only reason why I didn't run Crimson Blade or whatever the card's called, I can't remember. But, the only reason why I didn't run that over this was because I wasn't expecting to see any mirror matches, which I didn't. Nobody was playing Sword Souls.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't see any. This is just really good because Ashizu's and Tear Laments play off of Graveyard, and this just says no Graveyard.
Yeah, that card, yeah.
It's busted.
When it resolves, you're like, whoa, what's going on? Like,
it's like, oh yeah, can you banish your entire graveyard for me? Wait, what?
The fact that it, like, the cards that people don't expect usually wins, honestly.
Yeah. It's crazy.
All right, and then the side
deck.
The goo.
Yeah, the goo.
That was the goo, man.
D-shifters. You gotta be really careful using this card.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you have to be really careful using this card because it locks both you and your opponent out of extra deck, or out of graveyard.
It's needed though, huh?
Yeah, it's so needed, especially in today's meta. Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay. This was one of the only cards I had to side in that day. It's just really good for
Did you resolve it?
No, actually, I never even got to it. I'd never seen it, which was just pain.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm leaving right now, guys.
You got it.
This is why, huh? This is why you got third, huh? This is why you got third.
No. I gotta resolve this once. Shouts out to whoever the hell that was that had to play into this, but it was God. It won me 1 match, and then after that, dude just wasn't having it.
Yeah, I mean, I was just, man, Mystic Mind. When it resolves and they don't have answers to it, it becomes a tough matchup, brother. Yeah.
Most people don't do this, but I sided in 3 Vassal of the Dragon Circles. I didn't get it sided in, but it's really good for extension plays especially with your Tenyi stuff.
Okay.
I didn't really get into it because there was never any need. I was able to OTK without it.
Okay.
Actually, if I would have sided this in the last match I played, I actually probably would have won.
Okay.
3 anti-spell fragrance.
No,
Only reason why I had this in the side deck was because a lot of people are playing
Runics.
Runics and just lots of spells, especially with Mystic Mine.
Yeah, I mean, almost every deck runs spells, so it kind of makes sense that you run this to lock them down.
And then evenly match, because why not?
Yeah, you don't get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Evenly match is just.
All right. That's the deck, man. I mean, you got again third at Pasadena Regional Qualifier.
Yep.
Congratulations, man. I mean, the matchups. I know you got like what branded bestial.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. It was insane.
Yeah, that's what beat me actually was branded bestial, and that actually went on to winning the entire tournament.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. All right,
they beat 2 Ishizu decks, which was insane.
Okay, man. I mean, you want to do any shout outs or?
Shouts out to the wifey back home.
Oh, there you go.
Shouts out to my boy.
Hey, yo. Hey.
Dino John.
Dino John, you guys already know.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. All right. Well, thank you so much for the deck profile. If you guys have, anything you guys would like to add, just go ahead and leave a comment there. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys are watching. And yeah, this is your boy, Dino John here, signing out. Peace.